Hi, everyone. My name's Greg Knight.
I'm Ricardo Avila.
It's time to update our Take Two promo, and so we've broken out our Gen Z slang machine for Ricardo once again so that he can communicate with the kids.
I hate this.
I know you do. Here we go. The first 100 episodes of our podcast were very different from what we do now.
Those episodes are Ohio AF. You're Delulu if you think anyone stands those pods. You may as well just yeet those things out of here, no cap.
You're right, but we don't want to eliminate our show history. We want to improve it by going back into the raw audio while updating our quality.
That's the vibe. Like you're gonna flex those old pods with a bougie glow up. That low-key slaps, fam. Because right now they're pretty chugi. Good lord.
Scroll down. Okay. Listen, culture evolves over time, and our spin-off pod, Take Two, gives us the chance to go back and evolve our old podcast right along with it.
That's a bar, chat. I think this idea is pretty lit. It beats having a big yikes sitting in our archives. You gotta bling those things out with some fresh drip if you want that new subs riz, period. God, no wonder the youth are struggling. Go ahead.
So listen to Take Two in the Popping Collars feed and hear our past selves grow before your very ears.
Yeah, these pods are bussin'. You got a dub with this, plus 1,000 aura. This idea is giving. You ate.
I wonder what would happen if we changed the slang machine to the millennial setting.
Get in, loser. We're going podcasting.
Okay, that makes sense. Hi, I'm Greg.
And I'm Betsy.
And this is Going on 30, a Popping Collar side project where, for me, the action is the juice. Betsy.
That is one of the best lines. Particularly because the lines they really wanted you to remember, they kept repeating them. And I'm like, oh, God. That was
30 seconds to walk away. Yeah. You've got 30 seconds to walk away.
I got it. Don't have to do it again.
Never start a pod that you can't walk away from in 30 seconds.
That's right, 30 seconds. I'm just going to look at you, Greg, and walk away.
The action is the juice for movies that were nominated or should have been nominated for Best Picture 30 years ago. This month, we're looking at Heat.
He's here. I can feel it.
You search for the scent of your prey, and then you hunt them down. That's the only thing you're committed to.
It keeps me sharp, on the edge, where I gotta be.
You want to be making moves on the street, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you spot the heat around the corner.
No, my life's a disaster zone, because I spend all my time chasing guys like you around the block.
I do what I do best. I take scores. You do what you do best, trying to stop guys like me.
You've been walking through our life dead.
All I am is what I'm going after.
From The Godfather to Scent of a Woman.
What do we got?
From Raging Bull to Goodfellas.
Assume they got our phones, assume they got our houses, assume they got us.
Their performances have created a legacy of landmark films.
I want full surveillance. That's 24 hours, round the clock. We never close, open 7 days a week.
Now, for the first time, America's two most electrifying actors collide.
With this guy, there's much you should pass. The bank is worth the risk. We should take it down.
12.2 million. You're up. This crew is good.
It ain't worth the risks you take. Like in risk versus reward, baby.
You're fugitive number one with a bullet. I'm double the worst trouble you ever had.
If I'm there, I gotta put you away. I won't like it, but I'll tell you, you are going down.
What if you do got me boxed in and I gotta put you down? Because no matter what, you will not get in my way. I will not hesitate for a second.
Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer in a Michael Mann film. Heat.
Betsy, I have a brief description of Heat. Would you like to hear it?
Please.
Obsessive master thief Neil McCauley leads a top-notch crew. Debatable. On
They make poor choices in personnel in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Yes.
How are you top-notch when Waingro is in your crew? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, who vouched for that guy?
Exactly. Seriously.
Oh my God.
Neil McCauley leads a top-notch crew on various daring heists throughout Los Angeles, while determined detective Vincent Hanna pursues him without rest. Literally without rest. He is psychotic.
Does he ever go to bed? I don't think he goes to. And you know what? It's the Coke. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Each man recognizes and respects the ability and the dedication of the other, even though they are aware their cat and mouse game may end in violence. I think they're fully expecting it to end in violence.
Maybe. If we're all walking around with assault rifles, maybe.
It's so funny because that last sentence, each man recognizes and respects the ability and the dedication of the other. That could just be about Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and not Neil and Vince. Anyway, what's your history with the movie Heat?
I remember watching this movie. Okay, so before children, younger listeners, there used to be a time when you would buy a ticket for a film and you could not reserve your seat. You get that ticket.
Yep.
You show up at the theater. You buy the ticket. If it isn't sold out, and you would find out at the theater, and then you would go in and find a seat.
Yeah.
I got into Heat. We were a little late. You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Ooh, were you front row or back row?
I was second row. I got what I got, and I got a little nauseous. This is the first time I've ever watched a film where I was sitting too close, and there were too many tight face shots with weird handheld motion. I was like, oh man, I had to put my head down at one point. But I remember responding to the intensity of this movie. And I feel like my rewatch, it was a different experience for me.
I could not imagine Downtown Canyon shootout from second row.
It was...
That's wild.
It was a lot, Greg. It was a lot. And like, I even noticed like when they're like at the beginning and they're rolling over in bed and stuff. And I'm like, it's not a fixed camera. It's moving around and it's moving over there. I'm like, no wonder. And I'm like, was there any set dressing at all in this movie? I don't even know because it was all faces.
Face. Yeah. They just went out. They just went out on the streets of LA and started shooting a movie.
And
which
said,
is crazy to think about.
Is this in
nowadays.
our very limited color palette? Yes, we will shoot it. But I think I really blew up kind of the end close of this movie. And I remember being like, oh yeah, there's Amy Brenneman and she's so great. And then I'm like, oh, this is very dark.
Yeah.
I did not register a lot is what I realized in this movie. What about you?
Okay, so this is funny, right? Because when we talk about 95, senior in high school, I was going to a lot of these movies because, high school age, like older high school, early college, you just, and the movies were like $5 for matinees and stuff even like regular movies were like $5. It was cheap to go to movies, right? So I'm hitting up a ton of movies. I'm a Pacino and De Niro guy, I like The Godfather Part 2 just as much as
they're on the videotapes in your house.
Yeah. But all I can tell you from 95 was watching the trailer for this movie. And the fact that the trailer builds up this whole, the fact that Pacino and De Niro are going to share a scene with each other. That's really what this movie was built on.
Yes.
Was that two of the great actors are going to be together for the first time.
I also remember the font that they used because I was doing starting to get into graphic design, much like Amy Brennan's character. Maybe someday I'll design CD covers. Oh, fingers crossed. but that it's that, when you would press letters through like plastic and and you use heat to do that, and they
Right.
kind of become a little wobbly. Like I thought that was really smart because I do remember that from the trailer.
But I did not watch this movie. I'm pretty sure I did not watch this movie the year it came out. I watched this in college sometime,
Yeah.
in somebody's dorm. And
Mhm.
it's just, I don't know. There are so many movies that are like this that slipped by that I'm not sure why they slipped by. They just did
Interesting.
for whatever reason.
I think your girlfriend didn't want to go. She's like, I don't want to watch
No,
this movie. It's a bunch of
the
dudes.
high school girlfriend would not have been into Heat. She was too into Apollo 13 to be into Heat. So,
Another guy-heavy movie, but space.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well,
what are your initial takes on Heat?
oh, okay.
There's so many.
All right. So many. Let me pull this note up. Okay. I remember being at the beginning being like, who knew LA had like a subway, like public transportation? I was like, ooh,
they do.
ooh, look at them. I mean, and then you're looking back at a movie where like Natalie Portman's like 10th build, and you're like, oh my God. Look
Right.
at all these people. Okay.
And this is like coming off of The Professional, right? She would have been in The Professional before this.
Yeah, short bangs. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It looks like everybody in this film is trying to quit smoking.
Yeah.
Because there's so much gum.
Mm-hmm.
So much gum chewing.
Kilmer's a famous gum chewer, though.
Yes. Oh,
Going
yeah.
back
Well,
to
I mean,
Top Gun.
anything to highlight the jaw.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
but
he's got a Batman movie this year. That's
yes,
highlighting
and he's
jaw,
filming
too.
it at the same time as the movie or something. Like, it's crazy. Because actually, his agent tried to talk about it being in this movie. It's like you're not going to get paid what your stardom is worth because there's all these other big shots in this. And he said, I'm going to do it anyway. Except he asked Michael Mann on the poster to put his face between Pacino and De Niro's faces, and he did it. He said, that's the payoff for me.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So a lot of gum chewing. You never see them spit the gum out. You never see them put the gum in. It's magically not there when they're trying to consume some coffee together. So many assault rifles. Number 2.
Oh my gosh.
It is wild. And so I'm thinking about, what we know about the Los Angeles Police Department at this point, right? That we're dealing with gang issues. They're getting more of these kind of assault type SWAT style things. But these are like detectives running around with these guns. And
but a lot of that was exposed in the LA riots, right? So like that sort of arsenal that the LAPD had was kind of revealed in 92.
Yes.
90, yeah.
Yes. And so this is, released 3 years down the road, right? So accurate in that way. I found it interesting in some of my reading that Michael Mann was very intentional about how he wanted to mic this and shoot it, and that he had mics on the guns so that you weren't just picking up atmospheric echoing or having to do like sound editing coming back in. And so it sounded different to the viewer than any other movie that they'd seen it with a gunfight in it.
100%.
And then I did not notice this because I don't know a lot about automatic weapons. The bad guys had their guns on fully automatic.
Right.
And the police don't.
And Hannah does not. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay. Didn't notice that difference. But trying to show that the police are being more safe in this full-on downtown.
I mean, they're still shooting around
assault.
civilians, but okay.
I mean, people running in behind, and like every scene, there's somebody trying to get out of the way.
Half of this movie is Al Pacino waving people out of his way as he's running down the road.
I mean, and he's got a very interesting gait. Anyway, so you've got a lot of gum, a lot of assault weapons, and then so much broken glass in this movie. I mean, from the beginning when Ashley, Judd makes Chris mad, and he has to break some pictures in their house. It's just like plate glass window after windshield, just more and more and more. Right. So that I'm just imagining the sound on that too. Right. So I think, Michael Mann, he is trying to create a mood here. He's trying to have it feel LA. He's basing things off of paintings. And, we've got our, big plate glass. It very much reminds me of any Bosch watchers out there, like Bosch's big, like House on the Hill over LA, I could leave all this someday, like kind of ideas, right? So not very much natural, other than small hillsides we're trying to escape from Robert De Niro on. Amy Brenneman, looking at you. But, I remember that ambient soundtrack at the end. And I kind of thought that would be everywhere. And Michael Mann also being known for, the opening theme song of
Exactly.
But, Glenn Fry and, Smuggler's Blues, like all that stuff. That there was not a lot. And like Ruby, but like at some point we're watching it, she's like, it's so quiet.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
Oh, this is also definitely a Just for Men hair club ad as well. We are dyeing hair, not in a very fun,
dyeing beards,
layered kind of way. It's just, this is the color. You're done. Get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually leads me to my scorching hot take.
Oh, let's go.
Which is that I have here, Neil is as bad a thief as Vince is a cop.
You need to leave.
Yeah,
they're not good.
Yeah.
Like,
so what I want,
he is not a master criminal, and Vince is not a master cop. They kind of deserve each other.
I enjoy crime movies where I'm watching people be experts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching them. It's like The Pit, right? I'm watching people do what they do and do it well. We are screwing this up from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't even kind of give us that backlog of like, oh, these other jobs we pull that were so amazing and da-da-da. And
no, the first job is a screw up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a 3-hour movie. So
and it's a 3-hour movie.
There wasn't enough room to kind of have like a good one.
Yeah, every heist has a snafu, right?
Right.
Like none of the heists get pulled off.
What else you got?
Some not as hot takes, just really quickly. Freaking Waingro, man. Every time with this movie, Waingro sneaks up on me every time where I'm just like, he's not that bad, right? No, he's terrible.
I mean, let's have a small subplot where he's killing sex workers.
And I think the thing that really bothers me is that Waingro is dead to rights 15 minutes into this movie and somehow gets away. It's just so frustrating. Well, I find the whole character frustrating.
Don't you put your foot on him? I mean, you do something.
Exactly.
He's skittering off into the dark. You're in a giant ass parking lot.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Do you want to hear my Waingro facts?
Sure. What's your Waingro fact?
I got a Waingro fact. Okay, so Waingro, who is played by, where is he? Kevin Gage. So after this movie, Kevin Gage ends up in prison in 2003.
Oh, no kidding. He was a real life Waingro.
Yeah, watch out. I don't know why he ended up in prison, but guess what everybody in prison called him?
Waingro.
Yeah,
that's what I would call him.
I'm like, so our criminals watching this film being like, these guys, we're better than them. I mean, I don't know. Like, it is that kind of like, people from the inside, you're connecting with people. You got your Dennis Haysbert. He's sick of being on the grill man for this a-hole. Let's go.
Well, I mean, Danny Trejo would have had.
Yes, he would have already been in prison at this point.
Like, this is early on, but he had just gotten out of prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fascinating because I think that Michael Mann has said that this is actually, I mean, it's fiction, obviously, but it's based on people that he learned about from Dennis Farina when they were making the movie Thief.
Yes.
And Farina
there's a lot
was
of people based, on Chicago people.
Yeah.
And he did not change names. These names.
No, Neil McCauley was the guy.
Names.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm just like, can you do that? Are you giving these people a cut?
Okay, so real quick, not as hot.
Yep.
I wrote this as a note, but then I did some research and learned. So my note says, I'm pretty sure Vincent Hanna has a head injury, but no. I saw an interview with Al Pacino where he said, and you alluded to this, he played the character as if he had a cocaine addiction.
Yeah, early drafts of the script had him with a cocaine problem.
Yeah, which makes so much more sense. Because
So much more
if he's
sense.
doing bumps of cocaine, then yeah, he's gonna be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not just Al Pacino being weird for the sake of being weird.
Because it is hard
actually is
because
playing it
we've
in a
had
very
to
specific
watch that. We've had to watch it being weird for the sake of
Right.
being weird.
Yeah. We mentioned that this is shot on the streets of LA. As a result, the extras are doing a lot in the background of this movie.
I mean, but then it's like when they filmed in the diner, they used all the employees. It's like we're not going to cast anybody for this. We want LA to feel like a fifth character in this film.
That's right.
Just,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
there's just a lot of faces in the background, and a lot of times they're doing a lot of work. And I found myself sort of like my eyes strain from the characters to like, what's going on with those people back there?
What's going on with that guy? That guy just got his head whammed on his desk. That poor guy. And I don't know whether anybody's getting a SAG card for this because we're just running and fleeing and sitting with our hands on our head. We're just
you talked about it a little bit before that kissing scene at the beginning of this movie. I don't think I needed it. Not great. Not really what you want. To see middle-aged Al Pacino making out with his lady friend.
No, I'm good. I'm okay.
It just got me thinking, Betsy. What are the top five
movies? Is this top movies with small bangs?
What are the top five worst kisses in movies?
Oh God. They don't give this MTV award. They get best kiss.
No, they get best kiss.
Mm-hmm.
We've got worst kiss.
Oh God. Okay. Ugh. Really? I haven't even eaten lunch yet. Okay. All right. Honorable mention. Is there an honorable mention?
Yeah, honorable mention. Let's just get this out of the way. The Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie Presley kiss at the VMAs. Just didn't need it in my life.
I wasn't looking for it.
Is that going to show up in Michael Part 2?
Are they doing Michael Part 2?
There's got to be a Michael Part 2.
I don't know. They don't want to get into all that stuff.
This movie is making all the money. I guarantee there will be a Michael Part 2. Mm-hmm. Even though, hot take, I wasn't a big Dangerous fan. Didn't really like Dangerous.
Good. Greg, way to stick your neck out there on that. That's good. All right, number 5.
Number 5, let's go to Top Gun. Speaking of Val Kilmer, Kelly McGillis and Tom Cruise, way too much spit.
Oh.
Too much.
Yeah, and not in like a Cruel Intentions kind of way.
Like gross spit in that kiss going on there.
No thanks.
I think it's the fact that it's in silhouette that makes it stand out.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. All right, number 4.
This is a classic. It's Showgirls. It's Elizabeth Berkley and Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
Age diff, too. Okay.
Yeah.
Amy Brennan and Robert De Niro 20 years apart.
No kidding. Mm-hmm. Oh, trust me, I'm going to get back to that point coming up.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, I'm going with The Fugitive. One of our favorite movies, but I got to tell you, when Harrison Ford has the beard, I don't like it when he kisses Celia Ward with the beard. It's just... These
feel like
monster. It looks like a monster is kissing Celia Ward.
Some of this feels like things you've been carrying around for a while, Greg. Have you worked
Makes me uncomfortable to look at.
With a therapist? Have you ever had a beard, Greg?
I don't like it. If Celia Ward had a beard and it was beard on beard, it would be fine.
Okay. So let's go number 2.
Number 2. Come on. It's got to be on the list. You knew it was on the list. I knew it was on the list. It's The Empire Strikes Back. It's Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill from The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, we all knew it was wrong.
Uncomfortable. We all knew it was wrong at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Don't need it.
All right. Okay, what could number 1 be? What trauma will be hiding in number 1?
Number 1, speaking of George Lucas.
Is it George Lucas's beard? Oh no.
It's Howard the Duck. It's Leah Thompson making out with the duck puppet.
Oh, that is the worst. That's terrible.
Don't need it. Don't need it in my life.
Ugh, haunt your dreams. Yeesh.
There you go. Chew on those scenes for a little while I ask you, what is the best scene from this movie?
We all want to say the diner scene.
Which diner scene?
not the one where I don't know. Maybe I do like it when Waingro's head is slammed into the.
Yeah.
And all he wanted to do was eat that pie.
Doesn't he make the I'm on the phone with the dead man? Isn't that from the diner that he makes that call?
Yeah, Roger Van Zant.
Yeah, who's this?
You know what this is.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I sent a guy to deliver the package.
He didn't call. Is everything right?
Tell you what, forget the money.
What?
Forget the money.
It's a lot of money. What are you doing? What do you mean, forget the money?
What am I doing? I'm talking to an empty telephone.
I don't understand.
Because there was a dead man on the other end of this line.
Does he, or is the
person on the other end of the line is a dead man? I thought that was from the diner too. Maybe not. But yeah.
Yeah. I will say I thought the scene where I don't know whether Amy Brenneman is a hostage at this point. Whether Edie is, I mean, she seems to be choosing to stay. But is it really a choice? I don't know. But so they're in the car and they're driving. And it's all really faces and his use of the light in the tunnel. Because, the tunnels, they will get lighter and darker depending on, which direction you're driving through them. I think that's the thing. So that they go through this tunnel and it's like this, and I call it the home free scene, and then, we'll be home free. And he has this look of freedom crosses both of their faces.
Yeah.
But then his face starts to crack because he's just heard that, where Waingro is. And he's, and you think he's, I mean, of course, he can't, but you would hope he is choosing New Zealand over choosing to go to the Hotel Majestic or Regal or wherever it is. And then his face kind of cracks and he's thinking of Danny Trejo laying on the floor.
Yeah.
And so then he cracks and then, then we're crossing 5 lanes of traffic.
Should we talk about Amy Brenneman and Ashley Judd now? Should we talk about the ladies now? And Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Here's the problem with Heat, right? Is that it's a dude movie and it centers the dudes. And I think that's what Michael Mann wants to do. There are aspects of this where it's like, well, what is it that they're bringing into the mix? And what it really is it's a choice is what the women are constantly bringing into the mix, right? So Chris can make a choice between staying with Macaulay or staying with his wife. And he's trying to walk this balancing act in between the two. And the same thing with what you're saying with Macaulay, right? Like he has he has a way out, but we know it's not a way out. We know it's never going to happen. It's like the Simpsons storyline with the McBain,
Yes. Yes.
Where his partner buys the boat that says I call it the Live Forever.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But he can't.
So we know ultimately what's going to happen to Macaulay, but Brenneman at least gives him an option.
You pass the cream. Thanks.
What'd you get?
What?
What are you reading?
Book about metals.
Stress fractures in titanium. What kind of work you do?
Lady, why are you so interested in what I read or what I do?
I've seen you in the store from time to time.
What store?
Missy and Ingalls, I went there. You don't want to talk to me, it's okay. Sorry I bothered you.
I didn't mean to be rude. I didn't recognize you. I work in metals. I'm a salesman. My name's Neil.
I'm 80.
I don't know. I just think that, like, it feels like a lot of times the ladies in this movie don't seem like they have a lot of agency, but I think they actually do. It's just that they're in a totally different movie than what these guys are in. And we're just not seeing their point of view the way that we're seeing the others.
Well, because also, you know, if Neil wouldn't have left Edie out there as a loose string if he's the criminal he is, right? He would kill her. She would be. She knows too much. She now gets to.
She does know too much.
Goodbye. I think there's also something in here to be said about addiction.
Yeah.
In this movie, and looking for kind of the anecdote to that addiction. You know, so I mean, Chris is an addict. He's a gambling addict, and addicted to his ponytail, even though he gets rid of it at the end. But that he's doing that. This will be the last score, and then I'll be fine.
There's never a last war. Yeah.
There's never a last war, right? And that Neil is surrounded by people who don't follow his rules,
right?
Who have plenty of things that they can't walk away from,
right?
All of them at that dinner table.
Tom Sizemore out here buying his wife like thousands of dollars jewelry. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a good point. When Ashley Judd waves off Chris,
she makes a choice. Yeah.
And I think that
and
probably
it's her choice to make.
Well, and some of it is because Bubba from Forrest Gump, the actress.
You got it, because we've been on this journey. Like the fact that it's like Bubba and Buffalo Bill are our two cops that were.
I feel like I'm just following the career trajectories of these actors, doing this, going on 30 projects. It's just so exciting. I'm like, this is a real film that he's like, this is great. Like this, where are we going from here? Right? Like, ooh. So, but when he says to Ashley Judd, the system because you were in the system. And so that you then get this, that's the most depth we get with her character.
Yeah.
The whole time, right? That she is somebody who has been taken advantage by the system, been a victim of the system, and she's trying to make the best, perhaps some easiest choices to get out of the system. And so money gets you out of the system. Because money is seen as a protector and an insulator. So you get the most from Judd in her role there. In I think those scenes than I actually get with her and Kilmer together.
I think Ashley Judd's really good in this. I think, unfortunately, though, like she's playing the same character that it feels like we're going to see again in A Time to Kill, and again, and like Kiss the Girl. Like I don't know, it just kind of feels like it's the same character a lot of times. But I don't know. I think she's good.
I think she's good too. I do feel like Amy Brenneman is like a character from another film that wandered into this film.
She's in a totally different movie. Yeah.
What?
My best scene is the Al Pacino, Give Me All You Got.
Listen, man, what you doing coming in for, man? You crazy? This ain't Disneyland, man.
You were supposed to get back to me last night. Where the f*** you been?
I couldn't break free, Vincent,
Let's violate his ass right now.
I do for you. You don't do for me. Is that it?
Listen, man, I swear, I was out all night, man. I'm hitting like one of them flamingo matador guys, man.
It's got nothing to do with me.
I was cutting it real smooth. I'm generating leads and shit for you. I'm a dancer, man, you know.
Bullshit. I paged your ass all day. I can't stand
man, I'm
a speed freak, jacking methamphetamine again.
Oh, man, where's your empathy, brother? It's a substance abuse
Empathy
problem.
was yesterday. Today, you're wasting my mother time.
Vincent, man, look.
Did you fall in love? Come on. Did you fall in love last night? You went off somewhere?
Vincent.
Just tell me that. I'll settle for it. You know what I mean? I'll buy that.
Vincent.
Give me all you got!
Vincent.
Give me all you got!
I swear, man, my brother Richard's gonna talk to you. Man.
I heard Richard.
He gonna talk to you.
Richard?
He gonna meet you, man, I swear, tonight.
He's not here, is he?
No, he gonna meet you tonight.
Tonight? What happened to right now?
I implored him because I knew you was coming this AM.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
No, I swear he said no. Cause he in Phoenix.
By the time I get to
man,
Phoenix,
I swear, man, tonight's the best I can do for you.
He'll probably leave a note right on the door.
Tonight's the best I can do for you, man.
Which one is that?
This is when Al Pacino shows up at the junkyard and he's talking to his informant. And he's trying to. This is early on. This is after the initial heist.
This is before he gets to sit down with Tone Loc.
Yeah, this is before he gets to. This is to set up the Tone Loc meetup. Yeah.
Yes, got it.
And he walks in and he's talking jive to these guys that are like, in the junkyard and stuff like that. It's very cringe. Al Pacino doing like urban slang,
and like stuff. Yes, and like black men in a junkyard. I mean, this is like a Sanford and Son. Like, no thanks. And
then just at some point, just starts blurting out, screaming, "Give me all you got! Give me all you got!"
It's the cocaine talking, Greg.
It is so unhinged. I mean, the reason that I went with this and not the "she's got a great ass" is because I wanted an unhinged Pacino experience, and both of them are unhinged, and I think both of them scare the other actor that's in the scene a little bit because they don't quite know what Pacino is doing. So there's like
Hank Azaria did say he's scared. He was scared.
There's a bit of acting and realism going on at the same time as I'm watching it. I just really like it.
It's like the unhinged, unpredictable. Like he's kind of going for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Hank Azaria was like, it scared me very much.
This is what happens when you get theater guys doing movies because they just want to try different things. I just think that it adds some authenticity to the performance. Yeah, it's weird, it's unhinged, but it makes you pay attention. It's the reason why I never criticize Nicolas Cage performances, because people are like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with this guy?" And I'm like, well, at least you're paying attention, right? You're not looking at your phone.
Right. Like, you don't know what's going to happen.
Just kind of the point.
Listen up.
Exactly. I don't know. I wanted to get a big Pacino performance on here, and also kind of make up a little bit for the Son of a Woman. I felt like we bagged on Pacino for Son of a Woman.
We did.
Pacino's a really good actor, you guys.
He is a really good actor. We know this. Don't think we don't know this. It's when we feel like he's let us down a little bit.
We know Al Pacino's a good actor. It's just that we've only seen Pacino up to this point in The Godfather Part 3 and Scent of a Woman, which are not the best Pacino performances.
They are not.
What was the best performance from this movie? Are you going to go with one of the big two?
Amy Brenneman?
No.
Oh, no.
Amy Brenneman or Ashley Judd? Finally, together on screen.
Together in one screen. It's easy to go with them. One of them. Both of them.
I think the movie wants you to say De Niro.
But there's far more scene being chewed by our other friend.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm gonna give Waingro a little love here.
Wow.
Because he is an evil dude.
He's such a scumbag.
He is such a scumbag, and he is scary. He is scary.
He is scary.
He's committed to that hair. Mm-hmm. He's ugh. And then he's like up for saying weird cryptic stuff, and like it's like no. And then he's in that bathrobe. It's so perfect. It's so
there's moments where it feels like he's unkillable. He's like a cockroach or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I thought that to make a part feel memorable in a movie that is full, chock-a-block full of Hollywood star power.
Yeah.
It's to me, it speaks to some of the interesting intersections and when this movie is made and comes out. Because there are elements where you can feel a little Pulp Fiction going on in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. You can feel, especially because we're in LA, but it's not the LA of Quentin Tarantino, but it's something else, right? That you can feel the influence of other films that have been made around it coming out. And he's kind of this interesting, darker kind of Silence of the Lambs kind of element.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna go. I mean, listen, every performance pretty much is great. Val
yeah.
Kilmer's great. Ashley Judd's great. Amy Brenneman's great. The two are great. Ted Levine is great. Like they're so. I mean, I don't know. They're all great. Dennis Haysbert's great. I'm gonna single out Danny Trejo here.
Let's
Not
go.
because he doesn't do anything amazing, but he is so believable. And, you know, for someone who's early on in his acting career, like he had maybe done a Robert Rodriguez movie by this point, maybe. But this has
That's a
got to
good
be like
question.
his second or third movie.
Yeah.
And he commands a presence, mainly because his physicality kind of commands a presence. But like, I don't know. I've always been a sucker for Danny Trejo. I've always thought he's great. I'm on board. Whenever he shows up in a movie, I'm just like, great, let's do it.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
I got some stats about Heat.
Ooh, stats.
Heat opened on December 15th, 1995.
Okay. September?
December.
Oh, December. I was about to say back to school.
December. This is an awards play, I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say.
They're probably trying to get acting awards, is what I would guess.
Yes, I would guess that too. And then Michael Mann's just crossing his fingers over the corner. Like,
yeah. This day in 90210.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
We have arrived at season 6, episode 14, entitled Fortunate Son. Plot description. When the Peach Pit serves as a casino for a charity fundraiser, Brandon's gambling addiction.
Keg House. Oh no! This is one of the first times we've had like a crossover with our properties. The gambling addiction issue.
Brandon got triggered by a charity fundraiser. Come on, Brandon. God, you know you've got a gambling addiction. When it's like, I can't even play Pinochle down at the Peach Pit.
Man, is that it? Yeah. There's no subplot?
B plot. Valerie and Kelly vie for a portrait with Colin. I don't know who Colin is. I guess he's an artist. Vie for a portrait with Colin. Heat had a domestic gross of $67 million, making it the number 25 grossing movie of 1995. That actually kind of surprises me. I thought that like it would probably be a top 10 movie because you're pairing De Niro and Pacino for the first time, but
yeah, you would think.
It is the number 1,263rd top grossing movie of all time, and you will not need Wikipedia, or you will not need IMDb for this.
Okay.
It comes between This Is 40, another Paul Rudd joint. We just talked about Clueless not too long ago. Paul Rudd. So you get This Is 40, you get Heat, and then on the other side of Heat is the millennial classic Holes, starring Shia LaBeouf. So you get This Is 40, Heat, and Holes, Flirt, Marry, Kill. Holes is to millennials as Heat is to Gen X.
Right. Really similar tones between those two films. Both based on beloved child books. Okay. So I'm going to flirt with This Is 40.
Yeah, I think that's right. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kill Holes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to marry Heat because, Greg, I just can't quit the game.
Ding, ding, ding. I mean, here's the thing about Heat. It doesn't matter when you turn the movie on. There's something worth watching whenever you turn it on.
I mean, generally, I would say, do you think this film needs an editor?
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, what am I going to cut? You know? I mean, everything has a purpose, and I kind of like it all. So, I don't know. He has an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. Roger Ebert, do you think he's a fan?
I use 3 out of 4.
He says, above all, the dialogue is complex enough to allow the characters to say what they're thinking. They are eloquent, insightful, fanciful, poetic when necessary. she's got a great ass.
Okay.
They're not trapped with cliches. 3.5 out of 4 stars. I don't know. There are some cliched moments in this. Like, but I do think that never get yourself into a situation that you can't walk away from in 30 seconds. I do think that there's something. I mean, that's not nothing. It's fine.
It's not, but we don't need to repeat it. Yeah. Like, let it live in one good scene.
They want to hammer that home,
Yeah.
Well, and they want to show you that Chris lives by it and Macaulay doesn't. And that's the reason why one lives and one dies. Janet Maslin from the New York Times. As Heat progresses, its sensational looks pale beside storytelling weaknesses that expose the more soulless aspects of this cat and mouse crime tale. No rating. Mm-hmm. But she's like, the more you watch it, the less substance it seems to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the emptier it kind of feels. That there's a real sadness to it.
The last, I would say, yes. If there were an editor necessary, maybe the last chase through the airfield, probably, right? Because we're not talking. It's not like it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. We kind of know that Macaulay's going to get hunted down, but it takes a long time. So I don't know.
I agree.
How to do at the Oscars? Betsy famously, Heat has no wins and no nominations.
I mean, it is amazing. Like, it makes me want to go look at all like the sound editing, nominees that year. My guess is it was in conversation.
I think so. I think it was probably close.
I think it was in the mix, but it just then didn't make the cut.
There's a few things that we're going to learn when we get to Il Postino about the Oscars of 96.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
But part of it is that I think that there may have been a spot for a De Niro acting nomination.
Mm-hmm.
But because the lead from Il Postino died and was then given a posthumous nomination for Best Actor, I think that may have taken De Niro's spot. I think. I'm not.
So you're saying it was a death nom?
It was absolutely a death nom. No wins, no nominations at the Oscars. However, Betsy, this Heat won an MTV Movie Award. What MTV Movie Award did Heat win?
Best ponytail. No.
You were so close. You were joking.
Shut up.
You're so close.
What? Best chewing of gum. And I mean, they didn't do like best hair.
Stick with Kilmer. You're so close.
Stick with Kilmer. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the names of the awards that they.
Yeah. So we just had the award for this with the females not too long ago. When with Clueless, when Alicia Silverstone won Most Desirable
Female.
And
so Kilmer won Most Desirable Male. Did he win it for this, or did he win it for Batman?
Good question. He probably won it for Batman, but he was nominated for this.
Oh.
So, but I think the voters for MTV were thinking of Batman.
They probably were. I mean, he is desirable. Can we say it?
He's great.
We could say it. He's pretty great.
I love Val Kilmer, man. I know that his movies got weird towards the late 90s and stuff, but I don't know. I'm on board.
I am never going back.
Then don't take down scores.
I do what I do best. I take scores. You do what you do best, trying to stop guys like me.
So you never wanted a regular type life?
Barbecues and ball games?
Yeah.
This regular type life, that your life?
My life? No, my life. No, my life's a disaster zone. I got a stepdaughter so f***ed up Because a real father's this large type asshole. I got a wife. We're passing each other on the downslope of a marriage, my third. Because I spend all my time chasing guys like you around the block. That's my life.
Guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. Now, if you're around me and you got to move when I move, how do you expect to keep a marriage?
Well, that's an interesting point. What are you, a monk?
I have a woman.
What do you tell her?
I tell her I'm a salesman.
Let's get to the lasting legacy of this movie. Betsy, I have written down the inability of boomers to let go.
Yeah.
This movie is like a microcosm of how the old guys just won't let the young guys take over.
Right. It's the old guys writing books like, what color is your parachute? You know, what's going to be the job you're going to hold for your whole life, right? Gen Xers, we were able to embrace that we might have multiple careers. Millennials,
Right.
all for it, right? No, we're going to do one thing and we're going to drive it into the ground until it kills us, literally.
Listen, I like Pacino and De Niro as much as the next guy. I think it's valid to say, hey, Val Kilmer is right there in the middle of them. A much smaller head on the poster, but at least he's like kind of right. But it's such a visual of how just generations have worked over the last century, which is that you've got this one generation that just has a death grip on everything and will not concede to the coming generation.
Can we say, and this play just came up in a chapel talk the other day, so I think this is why I'm thinking of it. Are there elements where we can compare heat and death of a salesman to one another?
Oh, interesting.
That they're both mediocre, much like Willie Loman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Biff trying to be the all-star, right? He's going to be so great, and it's not. And that we're all just kind of caught in this milieu of life being mediocre.
Right.
Yeah, we're sticking with the horse that we rode in on.
And we think that we're the star of our own movie. And in reality, we're one of these extras floating around in the background of Heat. Yeah.
Just trying not to get shot. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I don't think we need to belabor this point, but I mean, this movie kind of goes out of its way to show that young guys in this movie are either doofuses or sycophants or impotent. And and I think that that's how boomers kind of see the world. They're like, we can't give up Congress or the presidency or CEO positions at corporations because they're just gonna, like, the people coming after us are just totally unqualified to do this work. I mean, do you think that we'll ever see a Generation X president in our lifetimes? Ever?
It's a good question. Is it just going to skip over? Is that?
I think it'll skip over us. I think it'll go from boomer to millennial.
Like, will Obama be the closest thing?
Obama was 61, so
he's Generation
Gen X starts in 65, so he's like, yeah, so he's
in
like
a
right on
bridge
the cusp.
position.
Yeah. Listen, I know that I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get emails from people like, well, that's not true of my church, blah, blah, blah. Every church that I've worked in, I've never worked in a church that's had a Gen X senior warden. Every senior warden in every church that I've worked in has been a boomer. I've never worked in a church where the leadership has been from younger generations. It's always been older people who just have a death grip on these positions. And they don't, and then they complain about not having younger people, but they don't do anything to foster younger people coming into leadership roles. And as a result, I think what we're seeing when we're seeing a decline in church attendance is basically young people saying, well, you told me that I didn't have a place here, so I'm just going somewhere else.
They told us that we're not the future, we're the present.
I remember working for a church where we were doing a search. We were forming a search committee, and I asked the chair of the search committee, would you want to have a youth member for the search committee. And they were like, no, why would we do that? I was like, well, I don't know, because maybe you want a young person to have a voice in the choosing of the next director. And also, maybe you want to have the benefit of that person selling your new rector to the youth group.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me nuts.
You crazy.
Speaking of Next Generation, Heat 2.
Heat 2. What do we know about this?
Here's what I've got. Okay. We don't know a ton, but here's what I've got. Adam Driver as young Neil. So as I understand the novel takes place in 3 different timelines: before Heat, shortly after Heat, and well into the future. I think the movie may be like a Godfather Part 2, where it bounces back to young Neil and young Vincent, and then older Neil and older Vincent, I think. Austin Butler is going to be in this movie. You got to think Chris, right? He's got that Val Kilmer. You got to think that
But Chris is going to be like a zygote if we're going back in time. He's a child.
Leo is going to be in this movie.
What?
Yeah. Leo is Vincent Hanna?
Maybe. I don't know.
And then Christian Bale is going to be in this movie. Bale's got to be like a young Waingro, right? Like, you got to...
He is not. Waingro also too young.
That would be crazy.
Oh, no. Leo is Chris. According to IMDb.
No way. Leo's old Chris.
Leo is old Chris.
I'm in for Heat 2.
You know who else is in there? You didn't mention, you missed a white guy, Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper also listed.
Bradley Cooper. Oh, Bradley Cooper will be Waingro.
Shut up. Waingro's dead. If we're going into the future.
Waingro never dies. Waingro. That guy, I trust. That guy will figure out a way to come back and ruin my life.
Actually, I think he's hiding in the cabinetry behind you.
That's right.
Watch out.
Who is this movie for? About to see.
I mean, is it for boomers? People who it's time for you to retire.
We still got it crowd.
Yeah, right.
I feel like The Irishman was for boomers. The Irishman was the we still got it. And it's like
there's also, I mean, a bit of this that really kind of is, yeah, and this leads me into Emily's comment about this. There is a film bro element that can happen here too. So I asked her, what does she remember about this movie? She said it was a late night movie guys put on in college that she would fall asleep to.
Yeah. It was
never seen the whole thing, but was told it's so awesome. The thing that said, I like movies without it being like a Godfather poster.
Film bro?
Yeah, it's a little bit film bro-y. And, the different scenes were based off of like paintings and stuff. I mean, I think that Michael Mann was trying to do, there was a bit some artsy fartsy.
What is your rating for this movie out of 5?
I'm going to say Heat gets a 3.
Heat a 3? Above or below Babe?
Above Babe. What about you?
I'm going much higher. I'm going with a 4.5.
Okay, wow.
Because it's freaking Heat. It's cool and it's stupid and it's great and I love it.
Okay, I'm so glad.
I mean, this is like the prestige version of Point Break. I love Point Break as well. So, why did we nominate this? This was a joint nomination. We picked Heat along with Clueless as our 1995 shared movies.
Mm-hmm. It left an impression. Aside from the feeling like I had vertigo, it was different enough at the time that it left an impression that I wanted to revisit.
What do you think Whoopi Goldberg said about this in her Oscars monologue? I don't think she referenced Heat. All right, that's it. Heat is in the books.
Heat.
I haven't said this in a while, so let me say this. Do you want to make your voice heard? Email us at poppingcollegepodcast@gmail.com with your thoughts on Heat.
I think we're all very excited for the next film, Greg.
All right, next up, Betsy. It's time.
Next up, Greg.
It's time. We've been talking it up all year.
All year.
But it is time. It is finally Il Postino, the postman? Il Postino, the postman?
Because we still have to cater to an English-speaking audience.
That's right. And because there's a movie called The Postman that's coming out like right around this time.
Like a year later, 2 years later.
So next up, Il Postino. We're gonna have to brush off the old subtitles. God knows what we're gonna do with our show. Our sound clips are just gonna be Italians talking to each other. You're not gonna know what's happening.
Listen, our Italian audience will know. They will love and appreciate us.
Betsy, thank you for meeting me at the diner again. What are you?
I love a good classic LA diner.
We keep meeting
Honey
at the
Bunny.
diner. What are you? What's the breakfast of choice before you're going out on a big heist? What do you have? What do you have before going on a big heist?
I do think I would have to watch The Grease.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I'm looking for a bathroom in the middle of the heist, and that's bad.
That's going to be a problem. Yeah, that's going to be
That's going to be a problem. So I might really stick with like a protein, like an eggs and toast.
Oh, good call. A little avocado toast, you think?
That's not happening in the mid-90s in the diner.
I'm going to go for the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
You're going to be no good to us, Slick.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.